If you are dating an Aquarius man and you do not understand him, congratulations, you're doing it right. These men are the unique breed in the zodiac, okay? They are future oriented observers. They often feel like they are living literally one step ahead of the rest of society on a philosophical level, a social level, a mental level, okay? And from a young age, they very much sensed that they were different. So instead of trying to fit in, they build an identity around being separate or unique or different. Okay. So when you can think of these men, you can think of them as innovative, unique, iconic, individual, and their personality is definitely not static. They tend to evolve, but when they evolve in leaps. Okay. So they're also not cold, they're just detached, right? They process life through the mind first and not the heart. So this makes them extremely brilliant thinkers and unconventional lovers. Aquarius men date from the head, not the heart. Okay. They're definitely drawn to conversations, right? You can consider them a sapiosexual. They like ideas. They like shared vision. They like intellectual chemistry. So dating them can definitely feel like friendship first, and that's very healthy. And it can feel like a mental bond or a sense that you're being chosen because you're super unique too, right? They don't usually choose their partners in obvious ways. They hover around, they're observing from a mental standpoint, and they're testing if you have resonance with them or not, right? So when they commit, it's not really because of romance, it's because you fit into their vision of what the future looks like for them. So, what are they attracted to besides the mental plane, right? Aquarius men are attracted to uniqueness in people, independence in people, intelligence in people, and definitely emotional self sufficiency, right? That ability to be detached. And they're often drawn to women or partners who stand out socially, who challenge society or the norms, right? Who have their own life and their own world. And they're not emotionally clingy to them, also. They'll lose interest if they are feeling like they're controlled or they're feeling like they're managed and they don't have the freedom to express who they are, right? If they're expected to perform traditional roles, they're probably going to run from you, okay? Freedom is the foreplay for an Aquarius. So when it comes to sex with Aquarius men, this is where I think they also get misunderstood, because for men, Aquarius men, it's experimental, it's not emotional. So it's all about curiosity and exploration and sensations, right? And the process of intellectualizing the sensations. And also, they can get very psychological for intimacy. So they separate sex from attachment easily. That's why friends can become lovers, lovers can be friends, especially when they're younger. This can happen. So, that said, when an Aquarius man chooses you to have emotional intimacy, it's pretty deliberate, right? He just doesn't give his heart accidentally. He's put some thought into this. He's probably going to want some unconventional dynamics going on and intellectual stimulation during intimacy. So, dirty talk's probably a big one. And definitely feeling admired rather than needed. On the shadow side, Aquarius men can struggle with needing admiration more than a connection. They can be emotionally avoidant at times or having distance within intimacy, and they can leave things and flee if things become emotionally too demanding, right? So they can kind of confuse freedom with detachment or independence with isolation. So if you're wanting to connect with an Aquarius man, you don't want to chase him emotionally, and you want to engage his mind and keep his life full, keep your life full. Let intimacy develop organically, okay? Don't push it, and give him space without giving him resentment also for the space he needs. So, pressure, ultimatums, emotional demands before there's trust, your Aquarius man will run. All right. So, the fastest way to keep him is to respect his autonomy while staying authentic to who you are. The final truth is Aquarius men don't want to be possessed. Okay. They want to feel chosen and admired and free all at the same time. Because when he loves, it's very unconventional. And when he commits, it's very intentional. So those are very important, right? And when he stays, it's because he truly believes you belong in the future that he's building. So let me know if you're an Aquarius man or you're dating Aquarius man, and happy Valentine's Day.